Ricochet is automatically okay in my book. So we had a good visit. I had met him once before. We got along well, man. And we talked about how the mountain bike was really what us kids were doing to our bikes in my neighborhood back in WW2. So here I am, and what a morning. I got like almost 2 pages of stuff off of you guys today. You were wonderful, Joe.
Tell me more.
Oh, well, no, the whole trip was. The whole trip was, man.
No, keep speaking about how wonderful I was. I'd like to hear more about that.
Well, I mean, you started right off with a whole lot to say. And that's always good. I'm on page 2 here, so I'm all right. No, but the main thing for me was Ryushin. After all the fun was done with you guys on being aware and being conscious of what's going on and what connectivity really means. And Facebook. I blew my mind on that because, you know, you guys are right. The more you use it, the more unhappy you are. I friend everybody. I don't know how many friends I got. Someone wants to be my friend, I friend them. I never talk to them again. I don't do the birthday thing. You know, you 6 guys, you know, we're having birthdays. I don't care, man. You know, so I let that slide, and you do things your own way. But you've got to be aware. The pods in the ears. Bad news. Bad news, cutting down your senses. You're out there, you're on the streets of New York City. You got to get from one place to another. Traffic is going on, guys come up on the side. You want your hearing. You don't want a hoodie on either because you lose your peripherals. When you're walking on the street, you got to be on duty. You can't be drifting along in the tourist lane looking at the big buildings and stuff. That's not a New York City way to stay alive. You know that, Joe. Yeah, he has to stay alert. So I learned those things, and I also loved Gus, that tune. And I told him he should make an art object out of the old sax and actually give it an RIP thing and the places it appeared and the tunes it blew and stuff like that, a little history with it. And no, he tells me he's getting it fixed. Right. So, resurrection, man, that's all the better. I got my shades. I mean, I had my, I'm definitely trying to cope with no glasses and read my own writing because one of the things broke off my glass there. So I got to go back and see what the big stuff is. Oh, the incessant noise. Please, please, yes. The things, you know, the seasons when you got the leaf blowers and then you go to the dirt bikes and then you go to the snowmobiles and you go to the chainsaws. But there's always something going on. You got to tune that stuff out, bro. I understood his airport thing. That's what made me feel so good about Joe. Living with the airport, being out there. Sometimes you're stuck near there. And man, it's a wonderful thing that Ryushin was in right behind that to let you know how to tune that crapperino out. When we moved down from 140th Street to 121st, the subway comes out on Broadway at 122nd. And it comes out with a roar, man. Local or express, it's still a lot of subway cars rumbling. And the first night we get down there, I said, what is that? Second night, third, you don't hear it after a while, man. You tune it out. I can actually watch TV at home. I do not see the commercials. I do not hear those awful things that taking a pill does to you. I know they're saying it, but my mind is already elsewhere. Dig it, man. I looked up Alexander Pope while you guys were talking, and he said, like, a little learning is a dangerous thing. And I had said before, what jogged it was, I had said, a whole lot of learning is a dangerous thing. That's all that electric stuff coming at you constantly. Too much info. You don't really want to know how that egg was prepared. You know, back in the kitchen, man. Hey, no. The less you know about the kitchen, the better. Trust me, man. My mom lived to be 88. She didn't want to know a whole lot of stuff about doctors. A little bit of knowledge can be a dangerous thing. A whole lot is a much more dangerous thing.
Thank you, Patrick Carlin. Thank you, Joe Arriola. Thanks, Gus. Yes. We look forward to hearing the old sax this week, and the new sax sounded great too. Thank you, Roshan Marhide. Check out the Zen Mountain Monastery website. Just Google Zen Mountain Monastery. Lots of good information up there as well. Thanks to our listener for a great dream. We're all trying to save a little fruit salad here and there. And if you keep your dial tune right where it is, Radio Woodstock's got some good music for you all morning. Thank you, Owen, for engineering. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye, kids.